Okay then. This is FreeWeber, and this is my next LP, is The Legend of Zelda Oracle of Seasons. Now, I played this game, I don't know, years ago. This is probably the only game that I ever played on my old Game Boy that I played, like, religiously. I had Pokemon, I have all those games, those were fun, but this is the only game that I would always come back to just to play forever. So, this we'll get to once if I beat this game. We'll get to that. And this one, I can't, because I am on an emulator, but I do own the game, but my actual copy of the game is well beyond broken, so I have to do a new game. No. Okay. Keep it original. Now, if you've ever played, like, Ocarina of Time, then you're gonna recognize the name of this girl once you walk up to her. Yep, she is Din, one of the 3 goddesses of the Triforce. And you gotta talk to all the guys. This one you recognize too. And for whatever reason in this Zelda game, Impa's really fat. And I'm not saying it's a bad thing, I'm just saying in every other Zelda game, besides the 2 oracles, she's not, so whatever. And enter the villain for this game. He's probably one of my actual favorite enemies in any of the Zelda games, because he just looks cool. Yeah, I'm going to skip all this. Basically what happens in the world I'm in right now, the seasons drive a lot of what happens, and Din is the Oracle of Seasons, and by imprisoning her in a giant rupee, all the seasons explode, and then the Temple of Seasons, which houses all the special powers, goes into a different world, which we'll get to eventually, and basically everything just falls apart. And it's up to us to stop it. Blah 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 blah. Impa was supposed to take Din to Hyrule, the end. Now this is the main city, and if you leave and enter, it changes seasons every time. Oh, almost every time. So. And we're supposed to go see the tree, but since I know the game pretty well, you can't see the tree yet. You gotta go get a sword. Oh. This game's pretty straightforward. This is Oracle of Seasons, as was showed earlier, but there's Oracle of Seasons and there's the Oracle of Ages for the Game Boy Color, and Seasons is more classic Zelda. You'll have a lot of bosses that are from the other Zelda games, and it's pretty much just like the other Zelda games. Oracle of Ages has original bosses, but it also has a lot harder puzzles. This Oracle of Seasons has puzzles, but Ages has puzzles that made me stop playing the game before because I got so frustrated. And hopefully if we get to that, I'll remember most of the puzzles, so that won't happen, but we'll just have to wait and see. Hold on, that sound's getting irritating. I'm gonna see if I can fix it. Hopefully that's fixes it right there. Yay! Now we can chop stuff up. Our first rupee. And I believe, if I'm not mistaken, you can also come down here and you kill all the bats and you can move one of the blocks. This one is, I'm just guessing, I don't really remember. Yep, there it is. And okay, in this game, you get these seeds. And you'll find little squares of dirt, you can plant seeds, and when you have them planted, depending on what you do, you kill enemies or you just run around a lot or whatever you do, it depends on what comes out of the seed, and you get these things called rings, which they're like the masks from the N64 games, where they give you special abilities. And there's basically the rings we want that I'm actually going to use. We're probably not going to get them for a long time, because there's rings that'll make my sword 3 times more powerful, but I'll take 3 times more damage. Which usually, when you get to that point in the game, you have fairies and stuff, and you have well, in this game there's potions you use instead of fairies. They'll sit down there. So, and there's a piece of heart we can't get yet. And here's where we need to go. Wow. Blah blah blah, it's the Maku tree, he helps you do stuff, also he's weak because the seasons are exploding. Now we have to do stuff, the end. No. Nope, sound's still broken. We'll be able to get that piece of heart after we beat this first dungeon. So, in fact, I think I can plant a seed over. Yep, I can plant a seed right here. Plant. Also, if you go in here, this guy will give you a free seed. He's also the mayor of the city. So, yep. planted one seed, and then there's another patch of soft soil on the way to the dungeon we gotta go to. And once we're done with the dungeon, those will be fully grown. We can probably... I don't know if we'll get a ring out of them, but we'll get stuff out of them. You can get... I don't think you can get pieces of heart, but you can get rupees, you can get rings, you can get a bunch of stuff. And you pretty much don't have to do anything at all out of your way to get it, so... I don't think there's any side doors. Nope. That was a fairy. There's another fairy. I think we gotta go right. Nope, that was a mistake. We need to get the special item in this dungeon before we can do this room. Oh, we needed a key anyway, never mind. I think just notice an old man who gives you advice. Nope, yep. There he is. Return light to unlit torches. We'll do that later. And map. Yep. Yep. A lot of the names of this dungeon, the actual shapes of the dungeon will be really similar to, or really in line with the way they're named. So, that's locked. Right. Okay. Minecart. Swing wildly, kill everything in sight. I'm gonna move that. It's a little puzzle, really not much to look at though. Oh boy, another seed. Oh. Switch the track. I think... Yep, there's something over here. I think these are bombs, actually. Nope, compass. Bombs are in the next room. Spoiler. Kill everything in sight. Kill all the things. Okay, that little beeping sound you hear is basically how they tell you there's a secret in that room. Oh, I did mean to use a bomb. Okay, these things, if they see you, they will go in a straight line to follow you, so... I just like putting them in the corner just for, I don't know, simplicity's sake. And you gotta use bombs and throw it. Blow up the door. Gotta sneak around here. This guy's a jerk. Oh, there goes the sound again. Mini-boss. All they do is boomerangs, so I just gotta keep karate chopping them and they'll eventually die. And then they always drop a fairy. And that teleport goes back to the very beginning of the dungeon, in case you die and need to come back. Oh well, I got hit. Who cares? Not important. This is a special item from this dungeon. It is the seed satchel, and you have seeds that'll give you, they can do special things. Things will happen. These ones, we have ember seeds. They just cause little fires. Eventually you get what's called gale seeds, and they'll allow you to travel over the world, so you don't have to go screen to screen. You can just warp to places. And it's Pretty neat concept. Basically, these two handheld games had a lot of really cool ideas that I don't know why they didn't make it into console games. One of them kind of did that we'll have later in the game, but that's way later in the game. It's like the 7th or 8th dungeon. I'm not good at killing things. You light these with the ember seeds, and you can go in this door. And we get, I think, rupees? Nope, boss key. And once we get that, we just head on back to the very first room. And you can use the ember seeds to kill enemies if you really want to. It's kind of difficult, though. We gotta unlock these doors, push and block. Okay, this room actually has wall masters, which are irritating in this game. Oh. I hate wall masters. No, dang it! F the police. And I think that's the last one. Okay, we got a ring, and when you get rings, you don't instantly know what they gotta do. You gotta pay rupees to get them appraised, which is irritating because it can add up. When you get a bunch of rings, it takes 30 rupees each. It's basically like Tingle in Wind Waker, where it just takes all your money away. Go. Yes. This guy's pretty straightforward. Just sit here and stab. And he flies on back. Not much to it. And you get a piece of heart. Or actually, no, you get a heart container. And then you move on to the next room, and you get what's called the Essence of Nature. Essences. I can't even say it. Essences. There we go. And that's all there is to it. And every time you beat one of the dungeons, the Maka tree's gonna talk to you, so. And that's the first dungeon done, so this is probably a pretty good spot to end this episode. And we're gonna go through this whole game, like I said, hopefully, and once we're done, we'll do the Link game, where I'll explain it at the beginning of the next episode, so I don't drag us on. But yep, that's episode 1. See you next time.